Yeah. Okay, we're recording. We're going to start in about 50 seconds or a minute here.
Sure.
All right, we're at time. Thanks everybody who's joining live, and for those that aren't live, this is going to be going out to some people via recording. My name is Marcia Coyen, and welcome to this 5th installation in Kundalini Yoga for Intuition and Prosperity, taught from the Temple of the Coiled Splendor, which is a mind, body, spirit fitness center here in Portland, Oregon, where we teach yoga, qigong, martial arts to help people improve their lives and foster human performance. So this series has been focusing on the themes of intuition and prosperity, and chose that topic because, past year we've been through this pandemic. Coming out of it, people are really wanting to have the sense of guidance, how they can move forward with clarity and vision in this new world that's emerging before us, and also how they can bring about prosperity in their lives to do that. So each class has sort of had a theme focused on how to cultivate those faculties. And tonight we're going to focus on chakra balancing. And I'm going to talk a little bit about why that's important to intuition and prosperity, and why it's really important to everything, really. So, the word chakra, it means wheel or vortex. And in yoga theory, there's basically 7 of them. And each of them has to do with a faculty of consciousness. So I'm going to sort of start at the bottom and talk up. And then I'm going to talk about why each of them needs to be brought into balance and what it means to really integrate them all into a whole system. So, we have what's called a lower triangle, and that's basically first, second, third. And that's really the first chakra, your Muladhara, is really about groundedness. It's about connection to the earth element. How grounded do you feel in material reality? Things like food, shelter, survival. And when that's imbalanced, you can feel very airy, or you can have so much connection to the earth that you have no higher consciousness. Thus, you could be an asshole. It's often related to your anus in some ways. So that root chakra is about groundedness to the material plane. It can be too strong or too weak. We kind of want to create that nice sweet spot where it's gently strong and balanced. Second chakra, Svadhisthana, is really about sexuality, connection, and creativity. Those two are very intimately related. And those can be balanced and unbalanced, various addictions or people that are asexual. That's not a choice. That's a form of either too much or too little. And so we're kind of working that sweet spot between those two that allows you to have that full flow of eros and that dynamic energy that kind of motivates and enlivens your life. Third chakra is Manipura. And Manipura is basically about the will. It's about the ego identity, and it's about basically your sense of yourself, right? And so, sometimes it's the navel point. In Chinese martial arts, it's 2 inches below the navel, the dantian, same idea. So these 3, your grounded material connection, your sexuality, and your ego identity, this is what's called the lower triangle. And this is essential for survival on the earth. There are some spiritual traditions that kind of disdain these things, but not in Kundalini Yoga. These are very essential to your being. But there's a whole other 4 we want to talk about. So then we get to number 4, the Anahata chakra, which is your heart. It's really your heart center. What's really interesting about the heart chakra is it balances the lower triangle and the upper triangle. So one of the symbols you'll see is the hexagram, because it's representing the integration of the below world and the above world in a harmony equilibrium. So it's a very important chakra because it's really about reconciling the heavens and the earth within yourself. And so thus they often talk about a heart-centered path. That's living in such a way that you combine your material reality with your spiritual in harmony. And that's a big part of this practice. Then we get to chakra 5, the Suddha. And this is really about creative projection or expression, whether in the form of writing, speech, art, whatever it is you do to put your, quote, word out there in the world. It's tied into the 5th chakra. It isn't necessarily speech, although speech is a big part of it. It might be how you write, it might be what you paint, what you draw, what music you make. But basically, when you creatively project yourself into the world in some form, that's here. And that can be blocked, and that can limit your creative expression. It can also be out of alignment in the form of lying. one of the big things that we try to do this teaching is to foster what's called sat, which means truth. Because when you speak from truth, your words have impact, and eventually lies catch up to you. So it's important to sort of work on clearing the fifth chakra and making it speak from a place of truth. Then we get into the sixth chakra, the ajna. And this is really about intuitive knowing. And there are other ways of intuitive knowing. So you can have sort of a gut intuition, you can have a heart intuition, but you can have a higher form of sort of third eye psychic intuition. And so the ajna chakra is really sort of that perceptual eye, clairvoyance, clairaudience, seeing beyond the seen, knowing beyond the known, being able to see beneath the surfaces of things, being able to see beneath the appearances of things, and kind of have a sense of what's coming. So that's kind of in the sixth chakra. And then finally, we have the crown, or the 10th gate. It said that when you die, your soul body the subtle body wraps itself around your soul body, and it shoots out through your 10th gate, going on in the path of incarnations. The 10th gate, or the crown, is really your direct connection to divinity and your openness to the all. So each of these are really important. And one of the things we're really trying to do in this practice is bring them into what's called, dynamic equilibrium. And why dynamic? Because life isn't static. We're always kind of moving through things. We're always kind of adapting and changing. And so our chakras, just like every other part of us, are kind of moving and fluxing. And so what we're trying to do in this practice is we're trying to open them, integrate them, and align them so they all kind of work together. Because you can have one chakra that's really strong and another one that's really weak. Then you're kind of, you're kind of half-sided in some ways. And so we kind of want to open them all, integrate them, and align them in such a way that they all work in concert in one direction. And then your life takes on a quality of what's called sahaj. Sahaj in the Tantra tradition means natural or spontaneity. You're at the right place at the right time. The right people show up. Money's there when you need it. Doors open. You meet the right people. So you're not necessarily consciously, forcefully doing anything. You're just kind of in a spontaneous flow of natural presencing to life. And this notion is very similar to the Taoist notion of Wu Wei, which is not that you don't do anything. Wu Wei means effortless action. This means that you do action appropriately at the right time in the right place, such that things work out in the best way. And so when you open and balance the chakras, that's one of the benefits that comes with that, is sort of this sahaja state, that you're in a state of flow and spontaneous response to the world as it is presenting itself to you. So that, in essence, is a little bit of the theory behind the chakras. And so balancing them and integrating them is a big part of prosperity and intuition, because when you have balance, integrated chakras, you're presencing in a way that your whole self is showing up. A lot of people get very esoteric about Kundalini yoga. They're like, oh, I saw these lights and that happened, and I saw that happen. And that can happen as sort of a response to the chakras opening. But when they are open, there shouldn't be any drama. It should just be the natural flow of your being in its maximum expression, that you're just bringing your best self to whatever is showing up before you, and that you're in the best state of flow. So that's kind of what we're working towards tonight. Is we're going to be doing first some warm-ups, then we're going to do some pranayama or breath work, then we're going to do a Kriya for balancing the chakras, then we're going to do some pranayama, and we're in with a really powerful healing meditation called Tershula Kriya, or the Thunderbolt of Shiva. It's a super powerful meditation for cultivating healing states, and that'll round out the class. So a couple of things for those folks that are joining for the first time on the recording or here. There's some breaths we always do in this form of yoga. One is long, deep breathing. So just put your hand on your belly and you inhale slowly. Imagine a balloon expanding gently from the spine and collapsing back to the spine. And again, inhale, open that belly balloon, and gently exhale and collapse that balloon back to the spine. So that's long, deep breathing. And we're going to do that as our relaxation breath between exercises. The other type of breathing is breath of fire, which is an energizing breath. So the same motion, but this time that belly balloon collapses back towards the spine rapidly. So it looks like this. So you're basically, it's not a hyperventilation. You're not breathing up here. You're pumping that belly and it builds energy. So breath of fire is really your activating accelerator breath, and long deep breathing is your cooling decelerator breath. And these two tone the nervous system back and forth. The last thing that is a principle we're going to do is called root lock. So after every exercise, I'm going to say inhale, pull up on root locks. You pull and squeeze the rectum, navel, sex organs, those lower pelvic muscles, and you're pulling that energy up the spine with that lock held, and then you release that lock. So we'll often do breath of fire, long deep breathing, and root lock in sequence. The last thing I'll mention is that I can't monitor what you're doing, so don't do anything to hurt yourself. Test your own edges. Tonight's class is a little bit more subtle. It's not super physical, so we'll be doing a little bit more subtle exercises, but the warm-ups, there will be a couple that are a little strong. So we always start class by doing what's called tuning in. So go ahead and rub the hands briskly and place the knuckles at the center of the sternum and sit up straight. Inhale, exhale. And we're going to tune in with the mantra Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo means I call upon the infinite wisdom beyond myself. Guru Dev Namo means I call upon the infinite wisdom within myself. Inhale, exhale, and inhale to begin. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. And inhale. Inhale deeper, pull up on that root lock, squeeze energy up the spine, focus at your third eye point. And exhale, relax the breath in the lock. Starting off with some Sufi grinds, so just inhale forward, exhale back. Just moving on your spine, warming up the spine as you go round and round. Nice and easy. Relax breath, relax mind, just let the day go. Just a few more. And inhale center. And exhale. In the other direction. Nice rotation. And inhale center. And exhale. Okay, we're going to do some sun salutation. This is a warm-up now. So come standing up. I'll explain them, and we're going to do them starting off slow, and then we'll do a little faster. So we're going to have the feet shoulder width apart. We're going to, hopefully I can be in the camera here. We're going to arch back, inhale, then you're going to exhale forward, and you go to the side. Now I hop back, but you can walk back. So either hop or walk back once you've done this into plank. Then you're going to come forward with a lunge with one leg. Arch up, look to the heavens. Inhale, and then exhale back into downward dog. Get a good stretch with your calves. Come back to plank. Slowly lower to chaturanga. Come up into cobra. Inhale to the heavens. Stretch up. Exhale back down, chaturanga. Back up into downward dog. Bring the other leg forward. Look up to the heavens. Feet come together. Hang. And slowly inhale, arms come over the head, and then back to heart center. Okay, that's one. So we're going to do 5 more. You're going to inhale back, exhale down, hang the body, bounce a little bit, back into plank, breathe. Now bring the other leg forward, look up to the sky. Breathe. Back to downward dog. Stretch. Back to plank. Down to chaturanga, up to cobra. Inhale. Exhale down. Downward dog. And other leg forward now. Lunge. Feet together, hang. And inhale, arms over the head, back to heart center, and 4 more, a little faster now. Inhale, exhale, hang. Hop back or walk. One leg forward. Back to downward dog. Plank. Down to chaturanga, up to cobra. Inhale. Exhale. Downward dog. Other leg lunge forward, stretch. Feet together. Inhale, hands over the head. Back to heart center. 3 more. Inhale back. Exhale. Bounce. Back. Other leg comes forward now, lunge, look up. Downward dog. Back to plank. Chaturanga. Look to the heavens, cobra. Release. Downward dog. Other leg lunge. Feet together. Inhale. Palms together at the heart. 2 more. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Bounce. Back to plank. 1 leg lunges forward. Inhale. Look up. Exhale. Downward dog. Back to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale. Downward dog. The leg forward. Up. Feet together. Inhale. Hands together over the head. Heart center. Last one. Inhale back. Exhale down. Bounce. Back to plank. 1 leg lunges. Look up. Downward dog. Plank. Chaturanga. Cobra. And downward dog. And other leg forward, lunge, look up. And heels together and slowly inhale. Hands over the head. Just bring the hands to the heart center. And just breathe for a moment with your hands at your heart center. Just relax there. Inhale. Exhale. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your muscles. Feel your breath. And inhale. And exhale. Good. Next warm up now. Coming down onto the hands and knees for cat-cow. So hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to inhale up into cow. Exhale down into cat. 26 at your own pace. Starting off slow. If you want to pick it up, you can, but keep your own count. 26 cat-cows. Continue. And when you're done, just inhale up into cow. Pull up on that root lock, focusing your third eye point. And then exhale down into cat, release the lock. And once again, inhale up into cow. Squeeze the root lock, focus at your third eye point. And then exhale down into cat. And slowly bring the forehead to the floor in baby pose. Hands come to the side, just relax the breath, long, deep breathing. Focusing on your third eye point, your brow point, and just relax the breath, relax the mind. Let the energy circulate. And inhale and exhale. All right, 2 more warm-ups now. So we're going to come lying down on the back. And we're going to place the hands underneath the hips. And we're gonna lie flat on the back. We're gonna want to inhale our legs up to 90. Try to keep the legs nice and straight. And then exhale down with control to horizontal. We're gonna do 26 of these at your own pace. So inhale up, exhale down, and continue. And when you're done, inhale up to 90, pull the root lock, and then slowly exhale with control, gently releasing the lock and the breath and the legs and the hands to the side. Inhale, exhale, long deep breathing. Just let the energy circulate. Completely relax. Relax the mind, relax the breath. Okay, second to last warm-up, or last warm-up. Grab the ankles. We're going to do pelvic lifts. This is really good for virility and strengthening your navel point. So bring the heels in as close as you can to the butt. Inhale and arch your belly as if it's being pulled by a string up to the heavens. Exhale down to the floor. 26 of those pelvic lifts at your own pace, and begin. And when you're done, inhale up, pull that navel up towards the sky, squeeze up on the root lock, arch your belly, arch your back, pull up on that lock, and then gently release the lock and the breath and the legs and the ankles. Lie flat, inhale, and exhale. Long, deep breathing, completely relax. Little intermediate relaxation. We're done with warm-ups. So we'll get started on the Kriya here in a moment. And inhale and exhale. Okay, we're going to move into a Kriya for chakra balancing. The word Kriya means action, which is basically a set of sequence steps that move towards a result. So this Kriya is particularly focused on balancing the chakras. So the first exercise we're going to do what's called chair pose with breath of fire. If anybody's on their moon cycle, just replace breath of fire with long, deep breathing. So the way you do this is you're going to come up standing, and then you're going to exhale down or get comfortable. The hands come around the thighs. They rest on your feet. So you're supposed to be somewhat like a chair. So it might be a little awkward, but you want the hands to rest on the thighs. You want to close the eyes down. And in this position, either long, deep breathing or breath of fire, we're going to go for 2 minutes. This activates the lower triangle, those lower chakras, and begin. More than halfway there. Last little bit. Inhale, pull up on that root lock, squeeze energy, and relax the lock. Exhale, inhale, and gently exhale and slowly extend your legs. I know it's hard, and just hang. Bounce those legs out. That was challenging. And inhale, exhale, and then slowly lower down back into rock pose. So just come sitting on the thighs. Just close the eyes down now. Feel that energy you generated down here, lower chakras. Focus on the third eye point. Just relax the breath. Just feel the sensations in your lower triangle. That's activated all that down there. Long, deep breathing. Completely relax the breath. Relax the mind, relax the breath. Keep that third eye focus. And inhale and exhale. Now we're going to move some of that lower triangle energy up the Sushumna, the central channel, up to the other chakras using Sat Kriya. So you take the index fingers and you make a pointing finger. You're going to hug your ears, and what we're going to do is we're going to say the sound Sat. And when we say Sat, we're going to squeeze those lower pelvic muscles, kind of like a turkey baster, squeezing a bowl of energy that goes up the central channel, up through your core, out through the fingers, and it aligns yourself with source consciousness or creative consciousness or, the beginning of creation. Whatever that means for you, you're yoking yourself up towards infinity. So we say Sat, which means truth. Then we relax everything and we say Nam, which means identity. So we're projecting and then we receive that grace, Nam. So it looks like this, and we'll get started in a second. Sat, no. Sat, no. Sat, no. So that's the rhythm. We'll do it for 3 minutes. And begin. Sat, 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 Sat. 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 Inhale. Inhale deeper. Perfect the posture. Reach towards infinity. Squeeze up on that root lock. Align yourselves vertically. And exhale. Keep the fingers up and relax the lock, but keep the arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale deeper. Pull up on that root lock. Stretch up. Reach for infinity. Align. And exhale. Relax the breath in the lock and let the hands sweep down along the aura. Nice and easy. Hands rest on the thighs. Perfect pose. Inhale. Exhale. And just feel your composure like a sphinx, perfectly aligned. Focus on the third eye point. Long, deep breathing. Relax the mind. Relax the breath. And just be with the breath. And inhale and exhale. Last exercise before we do a little relaxation, before some more exercises. So this next thing, we're going to mix that prana in our trunk. So the way we're going to do it is we're going to do a breath called Sitali Pranayama. So if you ever curl your tongue, I can't really do it, but when you curl the tongue and you breathe through the mouth, that's a cooling breath. That cools the prana. So we're going to do a Sitali Pranayama by cooling it with the tongue curled. When it's in there, you're going to rotate your navel. You're basically going to be moving on your axis for half of your breath. Then you're going to move on the axis for the other half of the breath. Then you're going to exhale. So what you're doing is you're bringing in a cooling breath. You're massaging it by moving around in a circle. And then half of the breath moves it around in a circle. Then you exhale. So basically, it's a pranayama to cool the internal organs before we do a relaxation. So Sitali Pranayama, move around one way, half the breath, the other way, half the breath, and we'll do that 3 times, beginning now. When you're done, inhale, exhale. Just relax there for a moment, long, deep breathing. And inhale and exhale. Okay, intermediate relaxation. So come lying on the back, gently release the legs. Come lying down, hands to the side, inhale, exhale, Completely relax, long, deep breathing, and just let the energy you generated go where it needs to go for healing and integration. Completely relax. And inhale and exhale. Okay, this next one is probably the most physically challenging one. Do our best. This is called victory pose. And what you want to try to do is you want to try to lift the legs up to 60 degrees. Hands go out like this. You're going to exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. We'll do our best. Might need to take breaks. But basically you're at 60. You exhale to what should be like 45. You inhale back up to 60. So the legs start up at 60, exhale to 45, inhale back to 60. So it's a little challenging. It's a lot challenging. We'll do our best and let's just try what we can do. Inhale up and exhale, inhale. Inhale up, exhale down, and relax. We're going to do it in batteries. So that's the first 30 seconds. Relax the breath. Relax the mind. And one more round, 30 seconds. And up, exhale. Inhale up and exhale down. That's hard. Completely relax. Inhale and exhale. Long, deep breathing. Just relax the breath, relax the mind. That was the hardest thing. Just be. Now, while lying on the back, you've activated the navel chakra, and we want to kind of move the energy around it. So take the hands, and one hand is going to be 2 inches above the other. Left hand on top. You're going to have 2 inches above your navel, like this, and you want to move around the navel chakra. Just don't touch, but just feel the energy at the navel point. So just relax the breath and just feel the energy we've activated at the navel point. This is very subtle. You're not actually touching. You're just feeling like the energy body, the subtle body, that navel umbilical cord, which is where your willpower is based. So just breathe, relax the mind. Just circle around the navel point, just subtly feeling the energy there. That's all we're doing here, is just kind of feeling the subtle energy. Just a few more. You don't need to touch either hand. One hand is above the navel, 2 inches above. The other hand is 2 inches above that hand. Just moving around in a circle. And inhale and exhale. Okay, the next exercise, these are on the back now. Hands up towards the heavens. And with as much dynamic tension as you can pull, you want to grab something with as much fierceness as you can and squeeze every muscle. As you pull your hands down towards your body, it's as if you're pulling the universe to yourself. So inhale up, grab, tense, 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 dynamic tension, pull as hard as you can with every bit of force down towards your navel. Pull, 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 squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then exhale. And inhale up towards the heavens. Grab something, squeeze, tense, 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 pull, pull, pull. Tense, 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 pull, 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 pull. Down to your navel. Down, down, down. And then exhale. And once more, inhale up. Grab. Pull, 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 pull. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Pull, pull, pull. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then exhale. And then just rest your hands on your navel point. Left hand underneath, right hand on top. Just put your hands right on your belly. Just feel the groundedness at your belly with the breath. Relax the mind. Relax the breath and just be. And now bring the hands to the heart. Left hand on underneath, right hand on top. And just feel your heart chakra. And just breathe long and deep. This is subtle. Now, while you're lying on your back, we're going to do a chant from the heart. This is more of a subtle Kriya. So the chant, and I'll chant it out loud. You can listen and join in. It's Hamdam, Harihar, Harihar, Hamdam. And what that basically means is the creator is my breath is the creator. So you're affirming that your breath is the creator and the creator is your breath. And the heart chakra is associated with the element air. So you're activating the ruach in Kabbalah, or the breath of life at the heart. So the chant, and I'll chant it, is Harihar, is Hamdam, Harihar, Harihar, Hamdam. So I'll chant it, you can just listen, and we'll do our best. So just relax the breath. Hamdam, Harihar, Harihar, Hamdam, 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 hum dum hari har 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 hum dum. Inhale, exhale, and just feel that breath of life in your heart chakra, the unity of your breath and the creator in your breath, equilibrating the heart with all the other chakras. Long, deep breathing from the heart. Just be with that breath at the heart. Be with the sound at the heart. And inhale and exhale. And then gently come sitting back up into rock pose. We're going to continue to activate the heart chakra. So you notice we did a lot of work down here in the lower triangle. We've moved up now. We're moving up. So we're going to continue activating the heart. So you're going to take the hands into bear grip. You want to get it, and by taking that, take your right and your left about 2 to 3 inches away from your chest. You want about a 5 to 10 pressure pull. And we're going to inhale, the left arm comes up. We're going to exhale, the right arm comes up. And it's a seesaw motion, but the focus is on the heart. So that 5 to 10, you want to keep that heart focused as if you're activating the heart with this pendulum motion, but keep the concentration on the heart. And we're going to do that for about 5 minutes with a good pull. And let's begin. Eyes closed down, just focus on your heart. Just focus on the heart and that pendulum around the heart. The heart activates the above and below. So we're activating that mediator between the heaven and the earth. Keep the eyes closed down. Keep the focus at that heart chakra. If you're giving it a good 5 to 10 pounds of pressure, you should feel something in your heart as well. More than halfway, do your best. Last little bit now. And inhale at the heart. Inhale deeper. Pull those hands with the root lock. Bring pressure to the heart. Squeeze the root lock. Pull those hands at the heart. Relax, lock the breath, but keep the hands there. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale deeper. Pull those hands. Pull that root lock. Squeeze pressure at the heart. Concentrate the heart chakra. And relax the breath in the lock. Keep the hands there. Last one, inhale, exhale, inhale, inhale deeper. Pull those hands at the heart. Focus on that mediator between the heaven and the earth. Concentrate on your heart chakra. And relax the breath in the lock and let the hands flow gently down onto the thighs. Inhale and exhale. And just breathe from your heart. Imagine that you're breathing your in and out breath from the activated heart chakra. So just long, deep breathing from the heart. Feel those sensations and just be with the breath. Relax the mind, relax the breath. Breathe from the heart. And inhale and exhale. Now we're moving up now to the throat chakra, and we're just going to activate it with a navel, with a turn of the neck. So we're going to inhale and gently just turn the head one way, and exhale and turn the head the other way. Try to get that full stretch. Inhale left, exhale right. You don't want to go fast. Start out nice and easy. Keep a brow focus. Inhale left, exhale right. Activating the throat, and we'll just do that for a few minutes and begin. Nice rotation, activating the throat chakra. Make sure your head gets a full rotation so you get that full activation of the throat. Just a little bit more. Last few. And inhale center, inhale deeper. Pull up on the root lock and concentrate at your throat chakra. And exhale, relax the breath in the lock. And inhale, inhale deeper. Pull up on that root lock and concentrate. Imagine a blue light at your throat. Open clarity of communication. A soft blue glow. Everything you need to say or create or speak, activated at the throat. And relax the breath in the lock. Inhale. And exhale. And then slowly, we've been on the legs for a little bit. You might need to shake out the thighs a little bit. Come seated into easy pose. We're going to do this relaxation here for a moment. Fingers in Gyan Mudra. The mudra connects the index and the thumb is Jupiter, and ego identity, which is wisdom. So just relax the hands down in Gyan Mudra. Inhale, exhale, and just concentrate gently at the third eye point. We're going to move up for a last bit at the higher chakras, but just breathe here with long, deep breathing. Relax the mind and just be with the breath for a moment. And inhale and exhale. Last couple of exercises before relaxation. So this one is a meditation at the third eye point. And what you're going to do is you're going to take the thumbs and you're going to place them and you're going to touch the temples. The hands are going to be about 2 inches out from the side of your face. The eyes are going to be closed down. You're going to be focusing at the third eye point. These are almost like antennas towards the heavens. The mantra, and I'll chant it, is Har Waheguru, Har Satnam, Har Waheguru, Har Satnam, Har, the way it was explained to me. The sun in its rays, this is in the Sikh, the Punjabi language. Har is like the power of creative projection. So you think about the sun sending its rays down to the earth, that's Har. And Waheguru basically means, that which moves from darkness to light. So it's as if sunlight is being projected. And Har Satnam is basically acknowledging truth. So it's acknowledging the power that moves from darkness to light and the power of truth. And it said that this mantra clears away all fear of death. So that if you have any death fears, if you do this kind of practice, it supposedly wipes them away. So we're going to do it for 5 minutes. I'll chant it, then we'll do one more thing, then we'll relax. And feel free to join the chant if you want. Starting now. Actually, we're going to do it for 3. Starting now. Har Waheguru, Har Satnam, 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 Har Waheguru Har, Satnam Har, 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 Waheguru Har, Satnam. Inhale, inhale deeper. Pull up on that root log, concentrate at your third eye point. Exhale, keep the hands up, release the lock. Inhale, inhale deeper. Pull up on that root log, concentrate at your third eye point and the crown, the seventh chakra. And relax the breath of the log and let the hands flow down gently back to the knees in Gyan Mudra. Inhale and exhale. And feel that vertical alignment connection from your root chakra all the way up, everything we've activated, all the way up, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth to the crown. Just feel that vertical alignment, all that work we've done. Inhale, exhale, long, deep breathing. Feel that integration, that balance of the chakras. Long, deep breathing. Feel that alignment, equilibration of all those forces. And inhale and exhale. Okay, one last physical exercise. This is a little challenging. We've probably done this in gym class. I think this was done to ground the body. So if you can, you want to try to sit back between the heels. If you can go all the way to the floor, that's good. If not, go as far as you can. You want to kind of lie back just for a little bit, like this. So come lying down on the back. And if not, rest on your arms, whatever you need to do. Long, deep breathing. Just be here for a moment. Long, deep breathing. Just a moment. Continue to breathe. Inhale, exhale, and slowly walk up on the elbows and release that pressure on the knees. And when you're ready, come lying down on the back for our relaxation. So now is our final relaxation. So come lying down, heels together, hands at the side, inhale. Exhale completely, long deep breathing, completely relax. Relax the mind, relax the breath. Just be completely at ease. Let the energy generated go where it needs to go for healing and integration. And completely chill. Long deep breathing. And slowly beginning to bring the mind back to the presence of the body. Inhale deeply and exhale and wiggle the fingers and toes. And stretch your body into one long line. Stretch the arms out behind you. Full body stretch. Rotate the ankles and wrists in one direction. And then the other direction. And rubbing the hands and feet together. Calf stretch, bring the knee across the chest. And then release the knee. The other knee comes in, across the chest, stretch. Then wrapping the hands around the knees, rocking gently on the spine. And then come sitting up. Okay, just a final little pranayama before we do some meditation. And it's a great meditation. It's one of the 3 most powerful in the practice. So we always try to transition from a Kriya to a meditation to a pranayama. So we've done this before. This is basic alternate nostril breathing. And so we're going to inhale through the left nostril to a count of 4. We're going to block off both nostrils, hold 16. Exhale through the right to count of 8. Then switch. Inhale from the count right, count of 4, hold for 16, exhale 8. And we'll do 3 on one side and 3 on the other. So inhale left 4, hold 16, exhale right 8, inhale right 4, hold 16, exhale 8. And we'll go 3 and 3, starting now. and inhale and exhale. Okay, let me clear that off of there. All right, so we have one last thing to do and then we're done. So this is called Tershula Kriya, or the Trident of Shiva. And the way it's done is you take the left hand and you put it underneath and the right hand sits on top as if it's a trident. And you're gonna hug your elbows at your chest. So the hands are like this. And what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be saying an internal mantra. That mantra is Har Har Waheguru. Remember that sound, Har is the projection of the sun. Waheguru is that which moves from darkness to light. So it's as if you're envisioning sunlight being projected into your palms. And you want to envision on the inhale that a ball of light surrounds the fingers. And as you exhale, you want to envision thunderbolts shooting out of your fingers. So you inhale, mentally concentrate, Har Har Waheguru, till you can't hold the breath any longer. Then you exhale and bolts of light, blue light, like, you know, Jedi or Sith, hopefully Jedi, shoot out of your fingers. So you inhale, Har Har Waheguru internal, till you can't hold it anymore. Then you exhale and it shoots out your fingers. So this is a super powerful meditation. If you ever want to develop the power to project thought or intent or healing energy, or it should be used for healing. If you have the desire to develop the capacity to project thought, this is a super powerful meditation for doing that. So once again, we're only gonna do this for a few minutes because I'm running out of power, but at least it will be on the tape. We're gonna do it for 3 minutes. It says to do for 11, but we'll do it for 3. So inhale, Har Har Waheguru, till you can't do it anymore. Ball of light around the hands, projecting out the fingers. That's the practice. And hopefully I have about 20 more % power. So I think I can stay on here. Okay, so with that in mind, Tershula Kriya, Trident of Shiva, Har Har Waheguru, till you can't hold anymore. Then the finger bolts shoot out on the exhale. Just for 3 minutes to get a taste and begin. One last thing, pull up on that root lock with the inhale. So when you're holding breath in, pull that root lock. breath, inhale. And inhale. Pull open that root block and concentrate that ball of light at the palms, that power of the sun at the heart, that magnetic force field you generated there. And exhale, relax the breath and keep the hands there. And just feel the power in your hands, the power of the projection, the power of your consciousness. The activated, integrated chakras we've balanced and aligned through the practice, and the attunement to the highest source consciousness that we've aligned with through the practice tonight. And inhale and exhale. All right. So that meditation by itself is a powerful practice for you to do that for 40 days, for 31 minutes. Work up to 31. Powerful transformative practice. Very powerful if you're any kind of healer or any kind of manifester that you want to manifest from a higher place. Very powerful tool for that. So we're going to go ahead and close the class. So we're going to rub the hands briskly, place the knuckles into the center of the chest. We end the song. It's called the Sunshine Song. If you know it, join in. Otherwise, just listen. I'll sing it. Inhale, exhale, inhale, begin. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Sano, sano, Satnam. Thanks for coming. All the classes will be made available online. So if you weren't able to make it, they'll be going out on the internet. Just really appreciate your attendance tonight, and see you next time.